Alrighty, so we're here live on stream. So if you want to be part of the stream next time, feel free to subscribe, come by and hang out with us. We typically do one whenever a new banner drops on Global. And you can see the chat, of course. If you want to be in the chat, you can, come back and hang out with us. But either way, we're going to be messing around with Thor today. This is our very first showcase. I'm going to hide the cam really quick so you can see stats. I currently have her at 4-6, and I did go ahead and feed the dupes and everything, which apparently I fed the SA coins before the dupes, which made it completely redundant to give those to her. But I don't really expect to go crazy on ultimates anyway with the initial showcase. But she's at 67k. I did spring for an attack crit damage set, but we're going to be playing ungeared for this showcase. And we do have only the base cosmetics that you get for going 900. So you do get this one from 900 gems going into the banner, and then you do get this one from the affinity for the character. So you just have to level up this. So all we have is the free cosmetics. We don't have any sort of paid cosmetics. I'll buy those typically after the stream or whatever. But this is the team that we're going to go for. I do not have Hell's Relic right now because I figure if this is supposed to be catered more towards the free-to-play audience, which I know I'm not a free-to-play, but obviously my CC is showing that. But either way, if you don't have the, if you're waiting to buy the cosmetics and stuff like that, you're probably going to have a little bit lower CC, and if you're a free-to-play player, you might not have enough of the Ratatasker relic materials to make Hell's Relic yet, so I haven't made it yet. I'm not going to worry about it. I was kind of a toss-up on whether or not I wanted to use Sabnak or not, but I have really only been recommending people summon for Thor if they have the core of the team, and I do think that Sabnak is a core group of the team right now, so I'm going to use her for the showcase. I do plan on making another video without her on the team, sort of later on probably, so we're just going to use Evasion Food at the moment, see how things go. 265. I am not 100% sure that I would have been able to out-CC this anyway, but like I said, I'm wanting to go second right now. So, attack into the Sabnak for the evasion. Okay, melee single target into... Okay, Escanor single target. So, that's good for me because melee is not going to gain a stack here, and I am going to be putting some stacks or some debuffs on, so... I think my goal here is probably... Does he have Tarmia Link on? Does not. So, oh, he doesn't have Tarmia Link on either. What? Let's throw this out, and then throw this debuff on, so that way melee will cleanse. Actually, it doesn't matter because they have Hell stacks on. I'm kind of stupid for that. Oh well, we can follow up next turn. This will give Sabnak some basic stats. So not a huge deal. I guess technically it would have been better for me to use that card first, then maybe the Hell AoE, just to go ahead and proc the stuff, and then I could have used the Dark Moon card to reapply my shield next turn. But we'll see how it goes. All right. Well, okay. So he level 2 AoE'd, which cleansed and debuffed them anyways. It ate the it ate the Escanor card that he was going to use. So that's nice. He has not done enough damage to me yet to proc my passive. We're at 900k out of 300k. So if I attack into the Escanor here... Escanor's probably not the best character to attack because of the type disadvantage here. But I'm going to try to hit 200k with this. Not happening. Definitely not happening. Okay. That was not great. Then again, I don't have my passive procced. I was kind of hoping that would do a little bit more damage. Obviously, should have attacked into the type advantage there. I said... I said that I was not going to worry about the ultimate, so maybe I just don't use the ultimate here, considering that I have her 4-6, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. AoE. Pretty solid damage. I do have Tier Link on my... Thor, so she's tanking a bit. All creation on the melee now is pretty scary. They did proc my passive though, so we now have a 30% attack related increase, and we deal additional damage when we attack a character. So let's do this into the type advantage maybe, and then try to get rid of melee before he all creations. Lots of gold cards in the hand actually. I'm pretty scared about that. But this, level 2, type advantage, should do some pretty good damage. 50% of this is going to go on to the rest of the team, so boom, pretty good there. Okay, that does just straight up kill Melly, which is nice. All the gold cards. Ooh, okay. I didn't actually think that was going to kill Escanor, so that's nice. A little bit of damage there from the Escanor dying, of course. Merlin in the back. Okay, okay. I kind of saved it. I definitely didn't play that the best. Obviously, my first game with, playing with her, so I'll get better with that, hopefully. But, okay, decent little first impression. Okay, so we have another Escanor here, going first. Ooh. Oh, wait. Kid. I thought he was in my guild. Maybe he swapped guilds. Not 100% sure on that. We do pull a level 2, which is actually really nice. We have type advantage on the Lilia. Unfortunately, she has a damage cap, so that kind of hinders me a little bit. Ooh, good tanking there. Dude, this is what Sabnak is for, honestly. This right here. Lots of health stacks on that Escanor. I think we just try to get rid of him, because the type disadvantage and all of these crit defense stacks, probably not going to be able to mess with that too much. I think we do something like this. I didn't have my passive procced on her yet, right? Like, he did attack into me, but there's no way that was 300k worth of damage, I don't think. Okay, that is going to stop her. Boom. Not enough to kill him. Luckily, he's stunned. He has a ton of lifesteal, so that would have been an issue. We don't have our passive procced yet, but he probably procs the passive this turn because of all this damage that he's dealing. Ooh, that infect is crazy. That's not going to do much damage at all. Okay. Proc my passive. Not procced? Oh my god. So we need to do 60-ish K. I don't know that I can deal that, to be honest. Let's do this. Hopefully that's enough to kill Escanor with the extra damage. What is this going to look like? Ooh, okay, that's actually doing a really good amount of damage to Arthur. That is going to proc my passive as well. So 30% attack-related increase. Definitely not crazy damage there. 50% goes on to Escanor. Enough to kill. Okay. Okay. This is ungeared. Oh. He might be able to win this. Probably a pretty good chance. Oh, she's invincible. Thunder God's protection. So, okay, he can't kill Thor. Goes for the hell. Procs the passive. Okay. Okay, I do get an extra card here. I'm gonna throw this out just to see what it does before anyways, and then I'm just gonna use the ult to finish. So damage cap, so unfortunately that's not super crazy. And then this is a 4/6 ultimate. Unfortunately, it's a bit higher than maybe the average player, but 432,000 is kind of insane. God, in screen's crazy. All right, going back in. All right, we're going first. Okay, really low CC on this guy. Do you have the Tarmio link on? You do. I don't know if it's worth it to play into the passive here. I think I'm gonna just go for an extra turn of taunt, maybe. Ah, well, I can't stop it now. Ah. That's okay. I'm gonna save the Thor cards for this turn anyway, because I'm pretty sure this is a bot. So we're stunned the Gother, which is good because he won't be able to rank up. Looks like a decent chunk of cards got stuck there as well. He does cleanse. Oh, never mind. He cleansed off all the good debuffs there because I forgot to. Yeah, I played that wrong. Sabnak, a bit of a thinker unit. Okay, so hits the evasion food there. Kind of unfortunate. You want the AoEs to hit if possible, so that way, you know, they deal as much damage as possible for the passive, because she has no damage on the passive yet. Let's go ahead and try to get rid of the melee here, and then maybe a little bit of extra damage out on the Escanor. Not actually sure that's going to do much of anything, but how much is this going to do? Enough to kill. Just shy of 100k. I really need them to be dealing damage to the Thor, though. What do we got here? Okay. Decent Sabnak card draw. Not too bad. 6/6 Escanor just taking all that life with it. Yeah, that was actually... Killing the Escanor off can be really scary sometimes. Oof. Okay, that's a lot of damage. I survive and get Thunder God's protection, so this doesn't do anything. That's so good. Insanely good. Is it only for one attack, or is it for the rest of the turn? I think it's for the rest of the turn. Okay, so now I have my passive procced. Into this for the shield, I guess. Type advantage, boom. 300k, so 150k on both of these, right? Ooh. They... Okay, I love when that happens. It's so funny to me. Alright. Nice. That card definitely doesn't do as good, but... Okay. Okay. I'm kind of feeling it. So far. Pretty cool. Waiting. Okay, here we go. Escanor going first. Very typical. Has a Nalfamy. Another nice thing about Thor is I'm pretty sure it's just part of her passive. I think she just deals 50% additional damage to taunted units. So that is another reason why we did so much damage to the Arthur after he procced his passive. So that is very, very helpful. We'll see how well this goes against the Nalfamy. We do dodge that. Not a huge deal, though, because his attack card with no stacks doesn't really do much of anything. I think I'm going to go ahead... Well, I guess technically it would be better to attack into Nalfamy first and then take the stun. Right? Well, I mean, they do get a ton of stats. So, I don't know. I don't know if that's better or not. Like, I don't know if the trade-off is there for that, but stun the Nalfamy here. He's going to cleanse his debuff off, unfortunately, so doesn't really matter. His are single targets, but yeah, oh my god. That was a lot of the effort down the drain, unfortunately. Hopefully he'll deal a decent chunk of damage with this AoE. Pretty decent there. Single target on the Sabnak. Very typical. AoE with Escanor? No. Okay. So, no passive yet. We're only about halfway there, unfortunately. Don't know for sure if we're going to be able to pull this off. Let's throw this out, this out, this out. See if we can kill off the Arthur. I think it's possible with the extra damage that we deal to taunted units. Oh, yeah, it's actually pretty good. Like, pretty solid. And this next card is the one that does more damage, so... He doesn't have Tarmio Link on, because it's on Nalfamy, I think, too. So Arthur's gone. That's good. He does gain attack related onto Escanor for that. So that might be a little bit of an issue, because I'm taking a decent chunk of damage, which means that one good single target from Escanor is probably going to kill Thor here, unfortunately. Okay, stancing into AoE. I doubt... Oh, I've got invincibility. I'm going to proc my passive here too, so it's... I think there's a chance. I don't know. I'm not going to go for the ultimate. I'm not. I know it's going to be stupid not to, but I'm going to play it without the ultimate because it's a little cheap that I've been using the ultimate in general. Boom. Will that proc? Okay. Unfortunately, not quite as much damage as I was hoping for. I figured that would have been really good. You know, the fact that I was able to attack into a taunted unit, had my passive procced, level 2s. So, I mean, I'm okay with that. I mean, losing it's fine. It's not a really big deal. I'm glad we tested it either way, because I didn't really want to use my ultimate against it. because that would have felt like a cheap cop-out win, especially when I'm not really needing to use my ultimate in this showcase anyway. So let's throw one more game in, and we'll see how it goes. Can't beat Nidhogg. I don't have Freya Relic, any tip for farming Nidhogg until I get Freya's Relic. There was a Ragnarok team that I used before the Angels got really big. I think I have a video up on it on the channel somewhere. You might be able to use that as a reference, but people may have already found another team that's not Angels. I guess it really just depends on your like box CC and stuff, though, whether or not you can make some of that stuff work. But there's a couple of options out there, maybe. Alright, so I think it's best for us to just go ahead and kill off the melee here, since he put so many hell stacks on himself. Let's throw this out, this out, this out, just in case he doesn't die, which might be the case. I don't know. Hell, and this is full stacks. Oh yeah, okay, that's good. We are going to throw the Sabnak debuff out, so if he upgrades onto his Escanor, maybe we'll end up eating one of his cards that he throws, which will be really funny. So, upgrade into Escanor, or maybe he merged into a level 2. Okay, it stopped single targets, so he has to use an AoE here. Okay, he does use an AoE. That sounds like a bad thing, but it's actually good because I need my Thor to take damage. Pretty good. And he gains hell stacks for that, so that's not bad. Attacks into hell here. No passive proc yet. We're pretty close. We need to deal 70k. I do have 2 cards, though. Let's throw a taunt on and see if we can do a decent chunk with this. So that throws my taunt on. We disable single targets on Gother. Kills the Gother. Definitely does more than 70k. It goes on to Merlin. I guess technically I would do more damage to Merlin than Escanor, but it would have been better for that to go to Escanor 1000%. I have a taunt on, though, so he's not going to be able to get to me or anything. Pretty solid damage, though. I mean, the type advantage and everything going up against the, you know, the Gother was pretty good. Then again, you know, it's a little skewed with my box CC and stuff like that. So, unfortunately, he does kill. Once again, I'm going to try not to use the ultimate here. So, let's go ahead and just do this. Should be enough to kill, I would hope. Still have the Nanashi basic stats and everything, plus passive proc. So, boom. Boom. Nice. I think that kills Merlin, too. Cool. Nice. Okay, cool. Didn't even have to use the ultimate. So, I think we're going to call it there. I have to say, overall, you can definitely tell a little bit of a lack in damage and stuff like that when she doesn't have her passive procced, and it is going to be a little bit situational on whether or not you're going to be able to get that procced or not. But, you know, it just depends on whether or not they're using AoEs and stuff. I do think that, you know, obviously the costumes are going to help a bit as well. And if I wasn't, you know, not using the ultimate, I could, like, easily just burst down the whole field because that ultimate goes stupid hard. So, for the YouTube showcase, for the initial first impressions, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm still going to continue streaming and everything. So like I said in the beginning, if you want to come by and watch me stream sometime, feel free to subscribe. But that's it for the video. So, yeah.